Okay, so everyone was into Lola Bunny when this movie came out, but like, was I the only one who was jealous of Michael Jordan getting kissed by Bugs Bunny? Because I want some of that. Hey guys, Lacey here, and welcome to this review of Space Jam, one of my favourite movies as a kid, which I haven't watched in years, but with the new movie coming out, I figured I should go back and see how well it holds up. So for starters, I am a fan of Looney Tunes. I like the characters and so on, but I haven't really seen Looney Tunes stuff in years, I'll admit. So how will I still feel about them now might be different. Space Jam came out in 1996 and has the 90s written all over it. Just look at the opening. It's 90s for sure. And that's what this movie is in the end. It's a product of its time. Even like the transitions they use and like the CGI becoming the new hit thing. It was the right time to try this kind of movie again. So it's like it's been done with like Roger Rabbit, for example. But this one tries to add a lot of the, like the CGI and all that kind of stuff into it. You know, for the most part, it's fine. Like, I like the animation for the most part. I do like whenever this kind of thing decides to make a movie. How do we do that? Oh, let's just add some lighting and shading to the characters. That'll do it. That'll make them look more expensive. like I said, for the most part, it works. Even if it can be scary. Come here. So this might be a different kind of review. I don't know how. I'm just going to write a script and see where it goes, and just read the script. So there are things that I do like about this movie. I like how it opens up with Michael talking to his dad as a kid and having a nice moment, and then it goes into Michael retiring from basketball and turning to baseball, which all did happen. Not the Looney Tunes part, but Michael Jordan did retire from basketball and went into baseball for like a year, and then went back into basketball, and then baseball again. Then back to basketball. But yeah, I just like that they included all that. Like, though this movie came out during the time he was back playing basketball, it takes place in '93 when he started playing baseball. It does feel like they just wanted to tell a story and show Michael Jordan as just a regular dude. And I appreciate that. Like, sure, there's a lot of like, oh my god, Michael Jordan, it's Michael Jordan in this movie. Everyone treats him like a star and this amazing dude. But he kinda is just a dude in this movie. Compared to LeBron James in like the Space Jam 2 trailers, who lives in a freaking mansion away from people, compared to Michael Jordan living in a nice suburb surrounded by others. At least in the movie anyway. But yeah, it's just something I notice and do kinda approve of. Now for the actual film, a little info for those who don't know. Out there in space on a cartoony planet is an amusement park there called Moron Mountain. The owner, played by Danny DeVito, who perfectly voices the character, by the way. He does a perfect job. It was definitely made for him in mind.
Did you hear him? That little brat is right. I've told you, if I've told you once, I told you 1,000 times.
That said, they don't give him enough to do, really, to be funny or be that memorable of a villain. But still enjoyed the performance. He owns a park and it's not doing well at all. He also has these little minions who I do enjoy when they're being their own characters. Whenever they try to be loony, it doesn't work, it just kinda annoys you. But as their own characters, I like them. They're kinda funny and cute.
Don't move a muscle. We're taking you for a ride.
Totally, alright. So like, where are we going?
So, blah blah, they decide they want to make the Looney Tunes slaves and work at the park. Now, this talk of slaves gets a bit awkward, I realized.
You see, these aliens come from outer space and they want to make us slaves in their theme park.
Yeah, even his face is just like, don't talk to me about slaves. So the little guys go to Earth, where Looney Tunes world is. Basically they're in Hollow Earth, aka the world within our world that's all mystical and wondrous. What Journey to the Center of the Earth is all about, essentially. But in this case, it's full of wacky idiots. So they go there to make them the slaves. They hold a meeting, and I do like the old visual gags of Bugs being in chains and just walks out of him casually, later giving us a good butt shot as he shows them a book he quickly wrote in. Which is another little visual thing that's like a How to Draw Cartoons, which also is on the page showing how to draw Bugs Bunny, which is meta, I guess. And basically to say you gotta give them a chance, so they decide, oh, they're tiny, so how about we play basketball, and we can easily beat them in that. But after showing the little dudes what basketball is, they go to 3D World, as Bugs calls it, and decides to steal the talent away from really good basketball players, getting a couple little gags here from that.
What the hell's going on? Coach, you all right there? Yeah, I'm ready, Coach. Sure, I'm ready.
So when the Toons go to face off against the little dudes, they suddenly change into different forms, which is still kind of cool looking. So now they are the Monstars. So with that, they need to recruit someone, aka Michael Jordan. Which I do like the reaction to when he gets taken for just how fast it is. Also, isn't it just me, but whenever Michael is screaming or something, the sounds, like, they don't sound like him at all. It's kind of off-putting like that. It's really weird. Like, again, him turning into a bull. The sounds don't sound like him, but we'll say the transition back into normal from being a bull is very smooth. But alright, now we are starting to get the Looney Tunes in full, but this is also kind of a problem with the movie. I like Looney Tunes characters, but trying to put them all in one scene just doesn't really work. Because you have all these characters that have all their own gags and personalities, trying to do their own gags in very quick succession, one after another. It just becomes a lot of noise. When we get scenes with just like Bugs and Daffy, it's great, but every single character trying to take center stage just comes too much. So that's a problem I have with this film. When it's focusing more on just a one character or two, it's fine. When they introduce Lola, which, yeah, for those who don't know, this was her first introduction. And well, alright, can't talk about this film without talking her sexiness. Well, yeah, it's there. It's definitely exaggerated by the community, not just the furry community, just people in general, really. And then like the over top Playboy music that plays when she's there doesn't help at all, no.
Hi, my name is Lola Bunny.
Lola?
Yes?
Hello. My name is Bugs. You want to play a little one-on-one, doll?
Doll?
Uh-huh.
Because she is a strong character, like right away showing that she doesn't need a man. Even though the new movie director is like, oh, she's sexualized, so we need to make her a forefront to be a strong female lead. Yeah, they're doing that, even though she is here. Like, it's okay to have sex appeal and be strong. Look at Urza in Fairy Tail. I'm not a fan of a lot of female characters in anime, to be honest. They're either, one, simply the love interest, two, annoying as hell like Sakura that don't do anything and hate on anyone that isn't their love interest, three, completely useless, and in a way, four, sexual appeal. But Urza as well sexualizes some of the outfits, that's for sure, definitely. It's strong as hell and even killed a dragon, and none of the other Dragon Slayers did that in the show besides Natsu. AKA, you can be sexual and still be a strong female lead. The problem I have with it is adding the sexual music. That's the issue that needs to change, I think, is adding that kind of very basic kind of music that they like to add with it. That's where it starts to become a bit more sexualized, I think. Basically, I like Lola, just fine, and I'm just saying it's okay to be sexy and kick-ass. Anyway, enough about that word. At one point, Daffy and Bugs go to the 3D world to go get some of Michael's things to help him play basketball. And I like a lot of the gags here, and the overall visuals and camera work. I think it's kind of great, honestly. It's still loony, but it's toned down here since it's only the two of them. So I like this whole scene. The actual monsters themselves I also do like. They're goofy while also having cool designs and big fat butts. But yeah, alright. The big final, playing basketball, you see a couple characters coming out like, okay, they're going to be the team. Alright, but then suddenly in the next shot there's more characters. Then in the next shot there's even more. It's stuff like that I notice. It just doesn't make sense or work for me. The Looney Tunes characters are just kind of put around randomly at different moments to fill the screen. Or just to be like, hey, you know that character? Well, here they are randomly now. Because, yeah, we get a montage of different characters playing basketball, and suddenly Pepe Le Pew is there, though he had, like, one speaking scene previously in the whole movie. It was never shown to be part of a team, really. And then we got this Tiny Mouse character that wasn't in any other scenes, I believe, and just there to have a quick sudden gag, which is fine, but it feels all over the place sometimes. They needed a set team. That said, I like some of the gags, like Sylvester being shot and it's like kind of gory with the red colouring and just Treaty flying through it. It's like, holy pudding cat. That's kind of funny. That's funny while also being kind of messed up. His face says it all. I like that Pepe's number is just like a love heart. That's kind of cute. Also in the movie is Wayne Knight, who I do love. He is great here. He's a great funny actor. I absolutely love seeing him. We get some fun gags with him, but man, I do love when he arrives in Toontown and comes up to Michael and the other two. He's just kind of just stand there, really awkwardly looking at the screen. If they're meant to be looking at Michael and such, they look like they're looking right at us. It's really awkward. There's also Bill Murray. It's just another check for him, let's be real here. He's not really funny or anything in the movie, he's just there. They also kind of sort of do a drug joke, or just Bugs pretends he is getting something special from Michael that makes him stronger, but really it's just water, and what's really special was inside you all along. So they kind of do a good there, I think. I don't know, it's kind of funny, but kind of just, it's like, good old drugs and sports, I guess. Either way, yeah, now I'm just kind of talking about random things in this movie. I do kind of like appreciate that, like, this film is focused on just being about Looney Tunes and basketball. Like, Michael's family is barely in this movie at all. They have nothing to do with the story, compared to, again, the Space Jam 2 trailer that I saw. It's made it look like it's all going to be about his family, and that's fine, but I like that film just kind of focuses on what it is, Looney Tunes and basketball with Michael Jordan. Even though, like, they do the whole thing of him playing baseball and not really being into basketball anymore. You know, it all makes... it all kind of still works to me. And I generally still think it's a good film. At least in the sense to showing your kids. You know, it's fine for kids to watch. It absolutely is. It holds up in parts. It's very much a product of its time, and other things are worth watching over this. But for a nostalgia trip, it's perfectly fine, even if it can be freaky. So, I'll give this movie a 6 out of 10 foxes. As a kid, I probably would have given it a 9, remembering I watched this a lot. But now, yeah, it's a 6. Just above average, but that doesn't mean anything really. That's still probably nostalgia taking over. But I also like some of the visual gags, I like the overall story and everything, I like the little villains, and just overall, I think it's okay. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of Space Jam down in the comments below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel, because I'll love you if you do. Hit that bell icon, and as Fox says, be who you want to be. Bye guys, bye for now. Hey guys, Blazy here. Hey guys, Blazy here, and welcome to Hey guys, Blazy. Movie came out during the time he was back to playing basketball. Basketball, no. Compared to LeBron in like Space Jam 2. I hope that wasn't important. Compared to LeBron James in Space Jam 2, annoying as hell. I can't do 2. Two. That's how I gotta do 2. Okay. Gotta keep that in mind. I can't do 2 like that.